Hey, good morning or good day, press starters. Happy Sunday. Just doing some work on some stuff today, so I thought I would just do it while I was online, and if people popped in and had some questions to ask, I'd answer them. Yeah, so hopefully I'm not too distracted during this. I shouldn't be. Should be pretty focused in about 2 seconds after I set up this one thing I need to do here, and there we go. Okay. All right. So, yeah, had a great morning so far. I had breakfast with my wife. We watched a couple episodes of The Rescue Rangers. That's kind of like our weekly tradition of Saturday, Sunday morning cartoons while we eat breakfast. It's nice. So, I forgot how messed up the world building was in Rescue Rangers. It's something I like to rant about all the time now to my wife. She doesn't care, but we still talk about it. So let's see if I look in this direction. I'll put the camera a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, good morning for those that are joining us, or good day. Keep messing that up. Hey, 4 people. Well, that's a surprise. So, yeah, I'm just going through my social media stats and recording those. I'm going to prepare a audio clip for my new podcast episode that drops tomorrow, and I'll probably work on a Pinterest story because those get lots and lots of views and interactions, because that's the big thing on Pinterest right now. So yeah, and I think there should be some light songs playing underneath the music. Feel free to ask questions if you have any. Yeah, and there we go. So first things up, looking at stats. And yeah. So Facebook, 488 last week, 490 this week. We have 491, 493. Very nice. A little bit of a 3-person kick-up, which Judas Priest just happened there. All right, there we go. Yeah, 493. Okay. Kill that one. That one is done. If anyone can hear me or not hear me, let me know how it sounds. Last week we had an issue with the background music being like super high and they couldn't hear me speak. And I know you're all tuning in to hear me ramble to myself. So, yeah, there you go. All right, next up, Instagram. Yeah, Instagram is going to suck because I'm competing with a loss of this strange peak of numbers back in the day, and all those numbers went away. Oh, wow, I forgot to upgrade that one. That was a mistake in my recordings last week. All right, there's that. And yeah, so a little bit of a drop, but I'm doing better on Instagram than you would think. I'm actually gaining lots of folks. The randos that I picked up like 6 months ago are still slowly dripping off, and they drip off faster than the actually concentrated followers that actually enjoy my content, which is nice. So a lot more actual interaction from the people I'm getting lately, which is nice. But honestly, Instagram is one of those weird ones I don't think actually fits my business, but I still like posting there because, yeah, I like seeing what everybody else posts, so it gives me something to do. Twitter, the bane of my existence, but is getting better. I should be much better at Twitter, but I am not. But growing, baby steps. We're doing way better than we were in January, way better than we were in February, so... All right, Twitter. Yeah, I gained I had 227 followers last week. This week I have 242. That's a according to my little chart here, I had a 7% increase. That's very nice. That's nice. Yeah. Everyone's like, what? We don't want to hear about numbers. I know. There'll be stuff to see, but if you don't ask questions, I don't really have anything to talk about at this moment. Oh, this week I'll be doing a live stream presentation on living and working abroad, which should be good. I'll actually have content that I'll just talk through the whole time. And then if you have questions or anything that you're interested in, I'll be answering those as well. I've lived in 6, almost 7 countries, worked in about 9. I know a lot about living abroad. I've been doing it for the last 10 years. I know a lot about moving around in just the United States. If you've never left your home state, I can talk about that. It's all basically the same. It's just it gets progressively more difficult with everything you do. Like changing your driver's license in a state is, not too difficult. Changing your driver's license in another country, a little bit more difficult, especially if you, thanks for that popping up. That only took 8 years? Okay. Yeah. So there's that. So that's what we'll be talking about this week. Probably Tuesday or Thursday, depending when I get around to making the presentation to go along with it. Just some slides to kind of have as a background piece while I talk. And I'll probably put that on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, business page, and LinkedIn. So yeah, there'll be that to check out. And then I'll probably keep doing those on a weekly basis, maybe bi-weekly basis. Right now I'm only doing some light consulting work, not filling up a lot of my hours. So I have a little bit more free time at the moment to do stuff like I've been doing, which is Twitch streaming, Arkham Asylum, and now Arkham City, which, probably better ways to spend my time, but they're good games and it's fun to play on Twitch now. So anyway. All right, so got my Twitter numbers. Did not get all my Twitter numbers. There we go. Went up 8%, 7%. Don't want to embellish. All right. And I followed 5% more people. All right. And anybody there? So, yeah, I don't know who's following this week, so thank you. Who's out there? You just hear me chatting numbers at the moment because I'm doing the slightly boring part of my office stuff on Sunday mornings. In LinkedIn, I went up 1% in my follower numbers. That's nice. Thank you to everyone who's following me on all my social media channels. And if you aren't, please do. You can follow me at Press Start Leadership on all social media except for Twitter, which is Press Start Lead 1, because you can't have that many characters on Twitter. Ain't that grand? All right. So LinkedIn. Yeah. Pinterest. Pinterest is supposedly this hot spot for content creators where you can get tons of followers and lots of good stuff for your blogs and your podcasts and so forth. And I'm not having much success, but I'm trying. I try every day. I try a little bit harder to get there, but only 11 followers on Pinterest. So if you like leadership content and you have Pinterest, you might. Hopefully these smooth jams in the background are pleasant to you. All right, Twitch, nice. I went up six people. I'm gonna say 6 people, which is gonna be a huge percentage because I have had nobody follow me there. 32%. What? Yeah. See, this is something I try to explain to people all the time about percentages, and when it comes to salaries and stuff like that, right? So I had this talk, and it's if you have a very low salary, you need a very high percentage in order to increase the dollar amount, right? And if you have a very large salary already, you only need a little bit of percentage to increase your dollar amount up. And it's kind of an unfair way of things work. So yeah, a lot of companies do things not by dollar value, but by percentage. And so, like, the guy or gal who's not making very much money continues to not make very much money. Unless you do some, like, crazy number changing, or you short somebody else out, right? Like that guy that's already making a ton of money. You're like, well, maybe he doesn't make that much now, so we'll cut that. I wrote a blog about it. It's coming out in a couple weeks, I think. It'll be interesting if you're into that thing. All right. Buzzsprout. Okay, now the fun thing, which fun for me. Well, I should finish that. Actually, hold on. Not yet. Gotta look at my website numbers for the week. Got ahead of myself there. All right. So, 98 users. So it went up. March has been an okay month. Not been like January was stellar for people coming to the website and checking out the website stuff, and that's mostly because I dropped a podcast was new, so tons of people were checking that out and spending a lot of time on the website. February the numbers went down a little bit, but still better than 2020. March is we'll see. And so anyway, that's that. So that increase goes 23% increase for this week on the website. So rock and roll. Again, feel free to drop a question. Happy to talk about something other than my analytics right now, but that's what happens in the morning on Sunday is what I do. I put this into a spreadsheet. So I thought I'd be online and chatting with you all. All right, the big reveal now. Boom, boom. So last week we had 579 downloads of the entire podcast historically. Not in a week, that would be fantabulous. So if you know people who like to listen to really short podcasts about leadership, you should introduce them to my Press Start Leadership podcast. But no, we're at 630, so that is 8% increase. That's not bad. We call that a win. A win is a win, right? You take that as a win. 8% increase. And you're like, Chris, we can't see your data. And it's like, yeah, I tried to do that last week. Too much stuff up there that sadly I can't share. So, or don't really want to share. Maybe that's it. But I will talk to it. And if you want to ask specific questions, I don't mind answering those either. All right. So 6 more people listen to my episode 0, which is a shame. It's the most listened to episode, and sadly, I think it is the weakest because it's just the intro. But I probably got to redo it, make it sound cooler. We'll see. We'll get to that eventually. Okay, 2 more people listen to episode 1. 4 more people listen to episode 2. Episode 2 is jumping up the charts. The weakest of all my episodes. Actually, that's not true. Episode 7 is. But the weakest of all my early episodes is episode 3. And I think it's a pretty good episode. But what do I know? I'm not my listener. Let's see. Everybody listened to like each episode at least once this week, huh? Good. So that's probably somebody new checking out my sweet podcast. All right. Yeah, definitely was somebody new. All right. Or someone re-listening, which is even better, but I doubt that happened. 22 and 15. Episode 12 is not good. Episode 12 is awesome. You should go listen to it. Episode 12 is not performing as well as some of the other episodes. But episode 13, lucky number 13, has been a runaway hit, I must say. Doing fantabulous as far as numbers go. I think it's, other than episode 4, which was technically my first release after my initial release of 4 episodes, 13 is rocking it. So, if you want to see what all the cool kids are listening to, check out episode 13. Episode 13. I need to fix that. Right. Okay. So, and last but not least of everything, is thank you for the couple of people that pop in and out and just check out what's going on. I know it's not super exciting right yet, and I apologize. Should probably have like a magic show at the beginning and then like dwindle down to the numbers, start off strong. You know. All right, so my YouTube channel is the same. No, but that's because there's no content on the YouTube channel, so really not surprising. Okay. All right, now we can get to the part where I share a little bit. All right, put that here, and here. We will share screen. I don't know if this is gonna like rocket up the volume, so I apologize if it starts to get like stupid loud or whatever. Let me know in the chat. But there we go. Hey, yeah, we're gonna work on a story for Pinterest, and then we'll also work on an audio clip, which, you know, that should be fun. I'll probably have to kill the music in the background because I need to listen. But yeah, we'll pull up an audio clip. I'll show you how I put one of those together. It's very exciting. Social media postings and stuff is, but it needs to be done. So, all right. So what I did here is I took a earlier carousel, which were not that successful on, to be honest. Like, so everyone's like, carousels. I mean, I bet if I made better looking carousels, people would be like, what? That's dope. That's not what I'm providing. So, because I'm not providing super awesome looking carousels, what I am doing is making these into stories instead, and they do much better. I'm gonna have to look at another one because I don't remember what my sizing was, so my apologies. Well, we delve a little deeper into my Canva, shall we? So I use Canva, and Canva is like a super simple, not super simple, I guess it could be complex or something, but pretty intuitive, relatively good, like, graphic design tool. I won't even say graphic. Image manipulating tool. There we go. And so, amazing image manipulating tool means that somebody like me, who has nil Photoshop and like Adobe product training, because I do years, not an expert by any means, could do these because I'd seen that my computer or internet, I don't even know why it's slow. Maybe it's because it's trying to stream out and then stream in, and doesn't like that. So anyway, okay, here we go. I just need to see what the 108. Okay, so. So yeah, it's this tool that lets me make graphics and things, and it's where I make all my super awesome, cool like posts for Instagram, and Twitter, and Pinterest. So about that arrow, here, let me put that back. So here's a little tip for you. All right, so I did these carousels. And they all had this arrow because, like, everything I saw was like, yeah, show people that they need to, like, click to the side, right? And that's awesome, except that if you go to make those carousels promoted on Instagram, you do not like arrows. Arrows are no-nos. So do not put arrows in your Instagram images that you want to promote. If you don't want to promote them, go ahead and do it. It does make sense. It kind of tells people, yeah, there's more that way. Go that way. Also, Instagram does not like it when there are characters with weapons that are coming at the individual. Yeah, don't do that. So I was not able to promote my cool God of War images that I had because they have an axe. And so... lesson learned. Let my lesson learned be your lesson learned. All right. No, you don't want to get rid of that? Maybe I'll get rid of it tomorrow. There we go. One more thing I need to see. Move him down. Like, I'm not super awesome at this, like, as you can tell. But I feel for, like, not a graphic designer, these are pretty good. And I get thousands, I kid you not, like sevens of thousands of people checking them out on Pinterest. So these are like my most important things. I feel like maybe that can go. Let's do this differently. That's pretty good. Sorry, I'm deep in thought. I'm like, how do I make that better? Oh, hello, person and people. All right, so yeah, feel free to ask questions. I don't need to be super concentrating on this. I'm just doing this to kill time, and it needs to be done today. So yeah. So, like I said, I'm making a story out of this. Oh, okay. This is actually. Now I know why I didn't do any more with this thing before. So, surprise to me. Okay, it's missing all the content. Should have paid attention. This carousel probably didn't do very well because it has 3 words. Or not 3 words, 3 statements set to it. That's not very handy. We're going to do more. We're going to do more with that. Do more with that. Be better. No. There we go. How's that look? That looks pretty saucy. What did I do in this one? Oh, I did pink all the way through. Alright, I'll do pink all the way through. Alright. You had me at pink. Alright, so improve analytics. Alright, so now we're going to show you. Chris, where do you get your content? Well, turns out I have a bunch of blogs. What? You have a blog? Yeah, I have a blog. Oh. Pay no mind to that. I mean, you see my name. Maybe you can crack in, but whatever. At least I was there. All right. Now we're going to the website. This is the good stuff. You 2-3 people get to see the good stuff. Not really. There was nothing there. But the illusion that there's good stuff. All right. Ooh, it's dangerous to go alone. Oh, what's this? This is the amazing free ebook that you can get if you sign up for my email list. And the email list is awesome because then you get up-to-dates on all my blog and podcast posts that you probably were unaware that actually existed. So those all exist. This exists. You should get it. It's free. It's awesome. It's got lots of valuable information that I used in order to build my career as a leader in the video game industry. So, highly recommend it. And now we go to the blog. All right. So, what happened here? Oh, well, this is my newest blog, which is 5 life lessons from my mother. This is actually my mother. This is actually me. I know. I peaked in my good looks as a baby. I understand. But my mom actually painted this in the background, this Eeyore. My whole room was decorated as Winnie the Pooh. And so, yeah. My name is Christopher. I may have been named after Christopher Robin. I kid you not. So there's that little info piece about me there you may not have known. So, all right, so here's all my awesome recent blogs, but this blog, we're going deep. We're going deep for this info. This is one of my earliest blog posts. Look at all these blog posts, man. Did you have any idea that I wrote so many blogs? I did. And they're all excellent. All excellent reads. And short reads. So a few minutes of your time, nuggets of information that'll blow your mind. It's true. Look at all these. That delegate that was very popular, but I've already used that one. Here we go. 3 reasons why one-on-ones are important. So we're going to be snatching the information from this and putting it into the So, this is where it's going to get good. Better. All right, so we need to actually duplicate this one. Did I do that? I did do that. All right. And we're going to call this something else. Let's see how well I spell. Eventually. All right. I would say, like, man, I really apologize because this is like super slow on your side. It's super slow on my side too. So it is intro. Oh, there's a T missing. Couldn't see that going at the same time. All right. What? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Online tool Grammarly. So I don't use Grammarly a ton, but it is pretty handy to have, like, just plugged in if you have it. Like, I don't pay for it, it's the free one, but it's pretty handy. Yeah, I'll do that. Now, we're gonna put an image. Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, so then what I do is I go to the notes section here. And the reason I go to the notes section is because when I make the story in Pinterest, 250 words per slide. So the good thing is what I can do is grab this nugget, grab that, throw this here, 416. All right, so too many words, but I'm not going to cut it in, so I just need to find 304, too many. All right, hold on. All right. Probably not the best idea because I think it splits up the idea, but whatever. All right. Okay, cool. So we save that. And then we will duplicate this page. So now I've got, that's confusing. All right, now we got 1, 2, 3. We get rid of this one. You're like, Chris, why would you get rid of it? Because we're going to put an image there. And we're going to move the other half of the notes here. This method is madness, I tell you. Method. I'll get 215. All right, now we're going to improve analytics. Okay, so that's good. And analytics. Okay, so this is going to be way too long too. I'm very verbose, but not really. Like I said, very short block. So you should be able to. But the thing is, the trick. Excuse me, itchy nose. The trick with these stories is they need to be short. Or sorry, they need. Yeah, people don't like a lot of words. Why is the stream office hours? Because I'm working. Well, I could answer it. I don't know why I'm typing to you. It's office hours because I'm working on stuff for my work, and I'm answering questions that people have questions. So if you have a question like that, feel free to ask it, and I can focus on that as opposed to what I'm doing, which is putting together stuff for my work. Yeah. So, and it was the thing I came up with last week when I just put this on randomly and started doing it, and then that was a total test. The volume was way too high. Things were all messed up. So yeah, just working on this stuff. So I run a consulting agency and leadership coaching agency called Press Start Leadership, and I do a lot of social media postings and so forth, and they take time. And on Sunday mornings, I go through all my social media stuff and I check out all my analytics. And I already did that. It was a very boring part at the very beginning, so you missed the extremely boring part if this is dull. And then I do project stuff. So right now I'm showing, like, I'm working on a Pinterest story I'm going to be posting today because they get great interactions and so forth. And then I will work on a headliner audiogram for my podcast that goes out tomorrow to promote that. So a little snippet from that. And then I'll probably sign off. And then later on I'll play some more Batman because people tend to like Batman on Twitch. So, but yeah. Yeah, so no Batman right now. I know people like it when I make fun of the Batman as I play the Batman. But all right, so 631. So I'm gonna have to split this up 3 times, hopefully. Yeah, of course. Answering questions is way better than me just talking to myself, and also way better than not interacting with you. So yeah, but all right, 163 might have been too much, but we will go with it. All right, I'll make a copy. Yeah, and the idea also for office hours is that when I have clients or just anybody who wants to know something, it's not working the way I want it to. There's time periods where I'm just available, like now, where I'm doing work, but also happy to answer questions that people might have for me. So. All right, let's see. 299, too long. All right. $217. Perfecto. Sort of. All right. And then. Oh, seriously? One character? That's going to be an issue. I wonder if anybody will notice if I'm missing a period. It's Pinterest. I don't think they actually look or pay attention. Maybe they do. All right. We can fix that later. Oh, look at this. Okay. He goes away, even though he looks cool. So yeah, all right, man. I feel like the pressure gets on a little bit when I see more people here, and I'm like, "What would you like to know? Please ask questions if there's things you'd like to know. Would you like to know why one-on-ones are important? Because they super are. I think the number one thing I try to do with all my employees and managers, anybody I'm working with, just have regular one-on-ones, just calls. Just making sure that I'm available and that they know I'm available. Whether or not they want to use that time doesn't matter, but the time is there for them. And it's been super handy over the years because, like, sometimes I'll have employees that are like 5 minutes, that's all I need, just to say hi, see what they're doing. And then out of the blue, maybe not out of the blue, but because that time is there, something very serious they want to talk about or discuss or whatever, and I'm there for them. They know I am, and they can chat with me, and I can help them best I can. Can't do everything, but being available to people is what you can do. So, and that's what I do here too. Just try to make myself available to people. If they need me, I'm here. If they don't, it's cool. But I am here because I like people and I like helping people. So, it's my mission. All right. Okay. And the other thing to keep in mind is for Pinterest stories, they can only be 20 pages or 20 slides or 20 images or 20 something. So I always have to keep an eye on what I'm doing here. All right, I'm going to go back through and fix all this in a bit because I feel like I'm messing it up. But this is also practice because later on when I'm trying to be the Batman and I'm also answering people's questions and chatting with my friends and so forth, it is much more difficult than I thought it would be. I thought I could... What happened here? What? I don't know. Big old cheater, you're not allowed to do that. My apologies, it's a little slow. There we go, I'll do that. Alright, what was... what are these? What size are these? 108. All the way through? Oh, good for me. Consistent. Okay. I'll probably bring that down. Whoa. All right, I'll do that. Keep that consistent. Is it already doing that? All right. But what he didn't know was that it wasn't 108. Ooh. It's horrible. Why is it doing that? All right. What? That's a word, isn't it? Oh, no, that's not. Eyes can spell. Eyes can spell very well. Yeah. See. Another reason why Grammarly is actually pretty handy to have. Because you will do that and it'll be embarrassing to you. Maybe not to everybody, but I get embarrassed sometimes when I misspell stuff. I've been a horrible, well, that's not true. I won third place in spelling bee once when I was very young. And I've not repeated that since as I got older. I forget what penguin? I think penguin was the word that I got third place for. It was triumphant. I remember it distinctly because, again, last time, such a grand thing happened for me. So anyway, all right. Well, I ended up like, man, this is. You're gonna put this on Pinterest? How is that even gonna be useful? Trust me, there's more to this. All right. There's a little bit more to this. All right. Growth. Growth. 341. Let's see if I take this out. What is that? 224, perfect. Getting to know your team members, individual strengths, weaknesses, long-term aspirations. Doesn't just now. It's not don't. Okay, sometimes Grammarly tells you stupid things too. So, watch out when you rely on other things and not your superb United States public education to teach you. Well, I had some private education too, but it was a state university, so maybe not. Yeah, whatever. All right. Cool beans. Okay, there's that. Want to learn more? We can get rid of this. Does not need to be there. Oof. Maybe we can copy the last page here. There you go, copy. Oh, yeah, it did. Oof, but it doubled it up. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Okay. Let's see if I can get rid of this. And then... Ah, there we go. Excellente. Okay. So, now the fun part. What? That wasn't fun? Yeah, no, it wasn't fun. But again, it needs to be done, right? So, ATIP's introduction. So we're doing one-on-ones. So we're gonna go to photo elements. This is where we kick it up a notch. So, cute pictures that I've used before, trending pictures. I should use that dog, but it makes no sense for this. All right. One. Let's see what we got. Man. These are dumb. Okay. Alright, sometimes you get the goods, sometimes you don't get the goods. Alright, let's see, we'll do... Oh, but... Alright, here we go. That's not bad. Alright, do it this way. That was not the way to do that. So, by the way, don't do that. That'll distort your image if you pull from the sides and the top. You want to pull from the corners, because then you get even distribution of your image. And then, okay. If you're listening to these nice little jams in the background, they are Stream Beats from, is it Harris Keller? Nice guy. Put these together. Should probably put that in my notes. If you're listening to this, go check that out. and support him. Because again, super nice dude. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just grab every effing image that is two people having a one-on-one and putting this in these for images. You're like, really? That's all you gotta do? Yeah, that's all you gotta do. All you need to do is put that, and then we'll show the next step, which is to go to Pinterest, set it up, put the content we put on the top into the bottom, maybe just a little bit. But, okay, so maybe I'll do, so this one's analytics, right? If I know how to spell analytics correctly this time. I do. So we can see. Oh, that's an amazing picture. I'm sure that makes total sense when it comes to human beings. But whatever. We're just trying to get concepts here. Concepts. Right, so this is what you do Sunday mornings? Yeah, I know, it's super exciting. Like I said, I have my coffee in the morning, breakfast with my wife, we watch some Rescue Rangers, and then I go and do this for like an hour or so. Already been like an hour, well, a little bit longer, and then we move on to oh, that looks fancy, we'll use that one. Yeah, I don't want that. Those hexagons, they got trapped in WandaVision. The hex. Hexes are very popular. I'm sure they're going to be more popular now that WandaVision existed. I totally screwed that up. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Again. People on Pinterest don't check these out for their amazing images. They check out for like information. So generally stories are used for recipes and stuff, or do it yourself. But I find using it to grabbing my blogs and reposting them gets a lot of attention. So, or more attention than they were getting before. How about that? So yeah, turns out that Pinterest impressions are greater than blog impressions, but I will say that well, maybe even better than my podcast, but my podcast has been doing smashing, so I'm very happy about that. Well, for me smashing, not like, Joe Rogan smashing, but hey. One of these days, and very soon I'll have some pseudo celebrities on my podcast, and that'll be cool. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. All right, builds trust. Trust. There we go. Oh no. I had a nice person come in to my stream the other day and tell me to hydrate, which was really nice. It was a good reminder. So I drink a lot of coffee when I'm on these, but probably need to drink more water. But I have water. I always have water nearby. So there's that one, and we'll do one more for trust. What's another good image for trust? What do we think? People pulling people up on mountains, man. That's like all about leadership, right? I mean, I know as a leader for the last 20 years that I'm always lifting people up on mountains all the time. Such a relatable image for. I mean, and we're also, you really do need some trust if you're, on a mountain with other people and trying to climb it. Because the last thing you need to do is have somebody let you go. Man, can I find it? Here is another good one. Boom. That's helping someone off the ground. I don't think you really need that much trust for that. I mean, that's a short distance. You can probably survive that one. Whoa, what is this one? Yeah, all right, no. Oh. I'm a big fan of the. I like these images. The word with the definition. It's a nice touch. Growth. What's going on? Man, I dig it. Plants are also always a great imagery for leadership, right? Because you can be like, my team is like my garden, and I help them grow, which is good. It's a good metaphor, actually. All right, because plants need nurturing, they need care, they need support. Apply some other stuff. Growth. Come on, give me. Oh, a street called Growth. That was so great. Growth. How's that yellow? Oof. Not so much. Yeah, let's find another good one. That's not bad. Digital charts with people like seeing things like that. It seems businessy, so we'll go with that's appropriate. As you can see, I'm a wizard with the Canva. But, all right, one last pass through just to make sure it doesn't look too shitty. I think I need to dip this one. There we go. That goes there. Okay. Good enough for Pinterest. That's what I say. Good enough for Pinterest. Now we're going to download this bad boy. Yeah, I wonder. Actually, kind of curious if that was correctly fixed, and I just assumed it was correctly fixed, and it's still saying Batman. I bet it's still saying Batman. Now I'm thinking about it. Did I check? I'm really sad that for the last 40 minutes people have been coming in thinking I was playing more Batman, which may have been the case on Twitch. Though I thought I fixed it when I did it the other way. No, it's just chatting. Yes. Okay, cool. I did fix it appropriately. Alright. Getting worried I was luring people in with honey. And they're like, what is this BS? Alright. And continue editing technically. Alright, get rid of that one though. And we'll Alright, what we're going to do, we are going to create something. We're going to create a story. Creating a story on Pinterest. It's actually super easy, and it's super handy. So, again. So, while we're here, hopefully, wait, maybe I won't mess this up. This is like my least. Well, it takes 10,000 years there. Okay. But, so it doesn't do that great. But, this is what I wanted to show. Maybe. Eventually. Someday. Hoi. Lightning speeds. Alright, sometime next year it will show that. Oh, well, then I clicked it off. Anyway, I already got top pins. We'll just do this. Maybe it'll be faster. So, see, recent pins. This is the little educational part. 8 impressions, 2 impressions, 3 impressions, 3 impressions. And this is awesome content. It's good content. It's okay content. These 7,000, it was 8,000 impressions. What? I mean, some people saved them even. That's incredible. Compared to my other stuff, nothing. This, huge. So, that is why we are making, yeah, and I've got early access to it because I'm an awesome, I just applied for it and I got it. All right, let's see here. Okay. Gotta unzip. Don't know where that's gonna pop up. Here it is. Extract. It is an overcasty day here in Eindhoven, which is sad because I'm not a fan of overcast days lately. I think back in my youth, I was like, overcast days are cool. They're gloomy, like me. Not anymore. I like sunny days. But not super hot, super sunny days. So I guess just a little cloudy, some nice stuff going on. I don't know if you need all that. Do you need to see that? Probably not. I'm gonna move that here. All right. Yeah. Okay. So now the pseudo fun part. We add in the text. So add text. Super glue. I always use chalkboard, and I bring it down to 20, and I side align it, and I don't know about highlight. I never use that. I haven't used it yet. Maybe I'll use it today. We'll see. Introduction. So that stuff you store in the notes up here. Let's see. Now you grab that awesomeness, and then you bring it here, and you put it here. Do that again. And see that 250. So 201 at 250. Kind of eyeball it a little bit. Doing a little bit of eyeballing. Okay, fine. And then that's it. And there you go. You had well. Then you go through and you do it a million times over. The good news is once you've set that the first time, you don't have to do it for every single one. Boom. See, all that hard work in the beginning that seemed boring and useless is actually super useful for just throwing this together now. It's like you have a process, and what do you do with that process? Well, again, you do cool things with your process. Yeah, I'd always show as an awesome graphic artist or something cool like that, and you can do that. But this is what I do. This is what I do. Man, like next week. What's this week? 21st. Yeah, so next week is going to be lots of fun because I'll be working on all my social media for the entire month of April. Yeah. So hold on to your horses, kids, because it's about to get cray-cray. Let's see what it says. Got nothing. Oof. Man, alright. Okay. Just deal with it. Everybody's been very nice today in the last few days, so I appreciate it. All you nice people out there. What? Oh, what the hell happened there? Ooh. Alright, that was weird. Huh. Oh, no, there we go. What? It looks off. Nope, it's not. Okay. All right. And now all the pages are designed. So now what's next? Next is you pick a theme. It's not a recipe. It's not a crafts DIY. It's a blank list. Oh. And then you grab that. And do that. Mm-hmm. Oh no. How do we go back? Back. All right. Well, that was really dumb. Okay. Wow. All right. Gonna trash that one, I guess. No? How can I get rid of that one? I was going to be really sad if I just worked on all this. I can get rid of that one? I can't get rid of that one? Wait. I do that. And now I can get rid of this one. Okay. Delete page. Alright, now I gotta go back to this one. How did that even happen? No wonder nobody read that one. This one was crap. Alright. So wrong. Okay. There we go. How do I just download one page? Can I do that? Oh, I can. Nice. Nice. Okay. All right. Wow, that was special. want to duplicate it. Oh, that's my wife in the background. Why does it keep putting it there? That's kind of annoying. All right. Y'all don't need to know my life. All right. Or lack thereof. Here we go. All right, that is amazing. Now, back to being amazing. Excuse me. Importante. There's your quote by me. Leadership development. Leadership skills. Leadership. Leadership. Yeah, all right. And there we go. Publish that bad boy. All right. It's warming up the pin machine. Because obviously that takes time. Alright. While that's warming up, I'm gonna warm up the Buzzsprout machine. Oh, a little sneak peek. See the next few episodes there. They're all awesome. Now this one, how is this one gonna go down? I don't even know. Direct link. Download that bad boy. Hey. Oh, well. Is this done yet? Nope. Almost done. What we got? Voila! The magnificence of a Pinterest story. Now let's see if any of the text is botched up. Now we're good. All right, cool. So that was making a Pinterest story. Awesome, huh? I know. All right, now we downloaded the episode. We can now close that. All right, and get this ready. We're gonna make. All right. Sadly, I need to turn this off, or at least pause it for now. Because if I don't pause it, then I won't be able to hear my side of things. I might need to turn this up a little bit more. All right, so we're going to upload. Choose a file. Open. Okay, we're going to look for 18 seconds. So we're going to bring this down to 0, and then 1, 8, 0. That was a little bit too much emphasis. Okay, now, again, I might have to turn this up. So I apologize if this gets a little loud. All right, we definitely want captions on, so we need to... What's going on here? Welcome back, Press Starters, and get set for another great episode of Press Start Leadership Podcast. This week's episode is about planning and naming your year. First up is name your year. An alternative approach to New Year's resolutions. Traditions and rituals are important, not just for creating healthy habits, but for cultivating mindfulness as well. This year, I'd like to tell you about a ritual I've shared with friends for over 20 years. As the new year approaches, I name my year. Sometimes the name comes to me several months ahead of time, and sometimes the rituals are important, not just for creating healthy habits. Traditions and rituals are important, not just for creating healthy habits, but for cultivating mindfulness as well. This year, I'd like to tell you about a ritual I've shared with friends for over 20 years. As the new year approaches, I name my year. All right. We'll take it. This is going to be a week. I don't know. Maybe it'll be super successful because I think it's going to be weak, but we'll see. All right. Here's my smiley pony face. There, but we're gonna jump over here to go to homepage. What? I did now. Now I can go to homepage. All right. I need an image. Episode 14. Have another cup of Joe. All right. That's awesome pictures of me. All right, here we go. 13. My papa. 14. Here we go. Episode 14. I'm falling asleep. Now, my apologies. So slow. Here we go. Here we go. Man, that's awesome. Okay. Now let's resize it. Instagram post what size I need, I guess. Take it. And let's put Instagram here. And we'll download it. Eventually, someday in the future. We'll drink water while we're waiting. Hydrate a little bit more. All right, that's done. Dishes are done, dude. All right. Now we will oof. All right. We'll replace. We'll upload. All right, that seems good. Call it episode 14 sound clip. And we will create. Open the advanced editor. I'll look at my watch and see what message I got. All right. Oh, wake up a little bit. All right, uploading your audio. Boop, boop, boop. I like to go bold. And let's see how that goes. Traditions and rituals are important, not just for creating healthy habits, but for cultivating mindfulness as well. This year, I like to tell you about a ritual I've shared with friends for over 20 years. As the new year approaches, I name my year. All right, we'll call that done. We'll export it. Export my video. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think we can call that a day this week for office hours with Press Start Leadership and Christopher Mifsud. But thanks for stopping by if you did, or tuning in later on. That's cool too. Thank you. So yeah, we're going to do